Hey everybody, this is Doug with Artfully Rogue, and if you have seen my videos before, you know that I do custom metal work and I often need custom metal tools. Well, that's the case right now. I need some extended clamps. So I'm going to take these clamps that I picked up from Harbor Freight. We're going to extend them so I can use them on a project. Need a couple of clamps. And some type of flat bar. I'm going to cut here and here. Okay, now the flat bar is the secret. You need to have something that's going to be stout enough that can support the tension that you're going to put on the clamps. Now for this one, it's 1 1/4 by 1/2 inch. Now you don't have to go that thick. You can go probably 2 inch by 1/4 and that should be enough. This is just what I had laying around in the rack, so I'm going to use this. The next thing you need to figure out is how long do you want those extensions to be. In my case, it's going to be 18 inches. So all you have to do now is just cut your flat bar. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a quick update about what's happening here on the property. The last video that I put out tells you how we moved from Phoenix down to Tucson. I'm building a new workshop. A lot going on in my life, but I'll tell you that at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and cut some bar. Alright, so here's your setup. This is really important. You want to make sure you get all this clamped down properly. You start with the end of the vise, you have your flat bar, and then you have the handle of the vise. Now, in my position, and then possibly your position, you may need to shim the handle of the vise so that it sits center of the flat bar. See how that's center? Now I used a piece of 1/8 inch and a razor blade. Now you make sure that it's straight down the line, and then go ahead and get to welding. Now I'm using a MIG machine, and I believe I had my amperage set up to about 120. I wanted to keep it high because of that flat bar. It might have been even at 130. And I'm running 3 beads here. So one at the very corner of where the handle and the flat bar meet, and then one above it, and then one below it. And then you're going to repeat the same process for the top part of the vise. Shim it, clamp it, make sure it's all straight, and then do the same thing. Again, with a thicker piece, I'm doing a bead in the corner, and then another one on top, and another one on bottom. That way it's going to be nice and strong. Now you want to flip it over so you can do the other side. Make sure you clamp it. Go ahead and do the same thing on this side where you run your beads of weld. Now you want to set yourself up to do the other side. Basically, you're just doing the same thing. Put your shims under the handle. I realize here that I need something to hold up the first side, so I grab a 1/2 inch flat bar and I set it up next to it. And then I also realize that, oh wait, that's the 1/2 inch flat bar that I need. So I got to go find another piece. Get that all sorted out, get that clamped, get that welded. Now this part's a little bit important because you want to make sure that your ends line up. So get your shims up underneath there, close the clamp so you see that it lines up, get it clamped, double check, triple check, and then go ahead and get that little thing welded on there. And then once you flip this over and do the other side, your project is just about complete. And you have yourself a big clamp. Now I'm testing for fit. It'd be a real pain if I had to cut this and change anything, but yeah, worked out well. So there you go, super simple, probably took me about 10-15 minutes to make. And like I said, you don't have to get super beefy. This is another set where we use 2" by 3/16, and it also does the exact same thing. So again, you can use whatever stock you need, whatever you have on hand. They are wonderful, they hold up, they're super strong, just like a regular Vise grip. Now, as I promised, I'm gonna give you a quick update around the property. So right now, we are currently working out of a 2-car garage that was on the property when I bought it. We've started the build of the new workshop. As you can see, it's pretty big. It's a 40 by 40. It's gonna have 20-foot wide, 15-foot tall doors on both sides. Once we're finished, we'll move all that there and into the workshop, the new workshop. For right now in the big workshop, we're staging projects. This is a 6-door project that I'm working on. We just got a reflection pool. No, I'm sorry. This is a rain curtain back from the powder coater. And I'm working on an infinity table. That's going to be my next video, so kind of keep your eyes out for that. It's a big one. And now we've got our faux stone that we're working on. I've got a big rain curtain that we're working on. We've got this place set up right now. Eventually this will be a house. I just got the permits to do construction on this, but it's going to take a while. But we have ourselves all set up in here right now. All of this is going to have to be removed so I can start the construction and get it turned into a house. And this is going to be a robot sculpture. So this is going to be a fun little project to keep an eye on. So that's what's going on here at the Tucson property. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see you in the next video, which might be the infinity table. Take it easy.